Yeah, he's somebody we all know from youth. There's always, if you're in a team or you've got a circle of friends, one of them's a bragger, one of them's a comedian, or sometimes it's both the same, and everyone's compensating within their little social strata one way or the other. And Billericay Dickie's a kind of observation of a few swag artists that I've known, and none of them being about me, but they're about. There's a kind of, I don't know, pathos. There's something. I used to know a geezer who was really adept. He'd get in a tube train. I'd be with him, and his face would like see some pretty girl, and he'd just smile come across his face, and the girl would just go wing like that and smile because he was so called out. And I was double envious of him. But every night he used to wash his willy with salt. So there is a sting in the tail of the. So Billericay became as it travelled. It's not on the record so much, but as it did live gigs, the last couple of verses were more poignant, more sad, and more obvious that he's boasting and he's give it all that is actually a bit pathetic and a bit. But I never developed it that far on the record. But he's still got. There is a tragedy in there. The fact that that's really is all mouth and trousers, really, probably. Although he probably may go swagging a lot as well. But it's perhaps.
Hoping to luck out one day.
Maybe that, and he does a lot of pulling, but really gets the push.
My old man. It's very self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's a true story, I suppose, and it's quite hard sometimes to when you're doing one that is true, that is about something, and then the next one you do might be not about. There's a kind of where maybe you're an audience, they might think you're all those people, or you're a part of all that. That one is about my dad, and I had to write it because my parents were separated. And I had to write it in such a way that obviously my mum didn't feel that it was her worry, her problem in a way. So it was about me and my relationship to him, bearing in mind mum's feelings. So I'm trying to. So there's a few bits and pieces I didn't put in here. Not that he was a rogue or anything, but just there was a couple of things. Again, it's editing. If you leave something out that you care about, it kind of hurts to take it out, and yet the song quite often benefits from that. And when I was talking to Franco Rosso, film director, about he said the reason he uses an editor in a movie is that if he's broken his leg trying to get up the top of a mountain, film the sunset, in no way he's going to leave it out of the movie. And the editor comes and goes, boring, it's gone. Do you know what I mean? So my man is an editing job, and it has got a feeling in it that is a true feeling, but it's not the kind of. I sometimes cry when I'm doing Sweet Jim Instant live, because you get swept away with the chords and because you really want it to come across as a sad thing. But I don't cry when I'm doing My Old Man because it is true, and it is something that is part of me now. So it's not a tragedy anymore.